My name is Nina. I want to tell you my story. It is a story about my heart. It is a story about feeling alone, even when you are not. I live in a small house. The house has a blue door. I liked the blue door when we first moved here. My husband, his name is Tom, he said, "Nina, this house is for us." I was happy then. I thought we would be happy here. Tom said he loved me. He said it many times. When we first met, he brought me flowers, small yellow flowers. He smiled a lot. His eyes were kind. I believed him. I believed in his love. But now, I am not so sure. He still says, "I love you." Sometimes. Before he goes to work, or when he wants something. But his words feel like the wind. They touch me, then they are gone. He is here, in this house. But he is not really mine. It feels like he is far away. Even when he sits next to me, I spend many days waiting by the phone. That sounds old, I know. People have mobile phones now. We have them too. But I still wait. I wait for him to call me during the day, just to say hello, just to ask, "Nina, how are you?" But the phone is often quiet. So quiet, like my heart. I remember when we got married. I was young. I was 22. Tom was 25. He was full of life. He made me laugh. We talked for hours about our dreams, about our future. I dreamed of a small family, maybe 2 children, a little garden with red flowers. Tom said he wanted that too. He held my hand. He said, "We will build it together, Nina." The first year was good. He came home from work. He would hug me. We ate dinner together. We talked about his day, about my day. I worked in a small library then. I loved books. I loved the smell of old paper. I told Tom about the stories I read. Sometimes he listened. Sometimes he just smiled. Then things started to change. Slowly. So slowly, I did not see it at first. He started working more. He said his job was hard. He needed to work late. He came home tired. Too tired to talk. Too tired to listen. Dinner became quiet. Just the sound of forks on plates. The house felt bigger, emptier. I tried to understand. I told myself, he is working for us, for our future. I made his favorite food. I kept the house clean and warm. I waited for him with a smile, but his smile did not reach his eyes anymore. He looked past me, like I was a picture on the wall, not his wife. One day, I was very happy. The library got new books, beautiful books with pictures. I wanted to show him. I waited all evening. When he came home, he looked at his phone. I said, "Tom, look, new books. They are so lovely." He glanced up. He said, "Oh, nice." Then he looked back at his phone. My heart felt a little cold, just a little. He did not ask to see them. He did not ask what they were about. He just said, "Nice." It is okay to feel sad when this happens. It is okay to want more. I wanted him to share my joy, but he did not. The waiting became a big part of my life. In the morning, he left for work. The house would be quiet. I would clean. I would read. But always, a part of me was listening. Listening for the phone. Listening for his car. I would make lunch. I would eat alone. I would look at the clock. Maybe he will call. Maybe today. Some days he did. A short call. Nina, I will be late. Or, Nina, can you iron my blue shirt? Never. Nina, I miss you. Never. Nina, what are you doing? I started to feel like a ghost in my own home. I was there. I did things. But no one really saw me. No one really knew how I felt. It is a lonely feeling. Maybe you have felt this way too. It is hard. I tried to talk to him. Many times. One evening, I made a special dinner. I lit candles. I wore a nice dress. I thought, tonight we will talk. Tonight, he will see me. He came home. He said, "Oh, what is this?" I said, "Just a special dinner for us." He smiled a little. He ate. He said, "Thank you." But then he watched TV. He did not ask why I made a special dinner. He did not hold my hand. After dinner, I said, "Tom, can we talk?" He looked at me. "About what?" he asked. His voice was tired. "About us," I said. I feel like we are not close anymore." He sighed. A long, tired sigh. "Nina, I am very busy. Work is stressful. I am tired. Can we talk another time?" Another time. That was his answer many times. But another time never came. Or when it did, he was still tired, still busy. Or he would say, "Nina, you think too much. Everything is fine." But everything was not fine. I was not fine. I felt a knot in my chest, a sadness that did not go away. I cried sometimes. When I was alone, in the shower, or at night when he was sleeping beside me. He slept so soundly. He did not know I was crying. He did not know my heart was breaking. I remember my birthday last year. I woke up happy. I thought, today is my birthday. Maybe today will be different. I waited for him to say, "Happy birthday, Nina." He kissed my cheek. He said, "Good morning." He got ready for work. He left. He did not say happy birthday. All day, my heart was heavy. I told myself, maybe he forgot. He is busy. But it hurt. It hurt so much. Friends called. My sister called. They said happy birthday. They sent me messages. But the one person I wanted to hear it from, he was silent. He came home late that evening. He brought a pizza. He said, "I am too tired to cook." I looked at him. I said, "Tom, do you know what day it is today?" He looked confused. "Tuesday?" he said. Tears came to my eyes. "It is my birthday, Tom." His face changed. He looked sorry. "Oh, Nina, I am so sorry. I forgot." Work was crazy today. He tried to hug me, but I moved away. I could not speak. I just went to our bedroom. I closed the door. I sat on the bed and cried. I cried for a long time. He knocked on the door. Nina, please. I am sorry. But sorry was not enough. Sorry did not fix the hurt. Sorry did not make me feel loved. It did not make me feel understood. It is okay to feel angry when someone forgets something important. It is okay to feel hurt. Your feelings are real. After that day, I started to change. I stopped waiting so much. I stopped hoping so much. It was too painful. I started doing things for myself. I joined a small book club. I met new people. We talked about books. We laughed. It felt good. I started painting. Just small pictures. Flowers, trees. The blue door of our house. Painting made me feel calm. Tom did not notice much. He was still busy, still tired. Sometimes he asked, "Where are you going?" I said, "To my book club," or "To my painting class." He just nodded. He did not ask more. He did not seem to care. My world started to have two parts. One part was with Tom, quiet, lonely, sad. The other part was outside, with my books, with my paints, with my new friends. That part was a little brighter, a little happier. But at night, I still went back to the quiet house, to the husband who did not understand me. I still felt alone, so alone. One day, in my painting class, I painted a picture of a woman. She was standing by a window, looking out. She was alone, but she looked strong. Her face was calm. My teacher, a kind old lady named Mrs. Rose, she looked at my painting. She said, "Nina, this is beautiful. Who is she?" I said, "I don't know. Maybe it is me." Mrs. Rose smiled. She said, "She looks like she is finding her way." Her words stayed with me. Finding my way. Was I finding my way? I did not know. I just knew I could not live like this forever. Waiting, hurting, being invisible. I started writing in a small notebook. My feelings. My thoughts. Things Tom never heard. I wrote, "Today I felt happy for 1 hour. I was painting a yellow flower." I wrote, "Tom came home late again. He did not look at me." I wrote, "I wish someone would understand my heart." Writing helped. It was like talking to a friend who always listened. A friend who never said, "You think too much." One evening, Tom came home. He looked different, not tired, not busy. He looked sad. He sat on the sofa. He did not turn on the TV. He just sat there, quietly. I waited. I did not know what to expect. Then he said, "Nina, my company is having problems. I might lose my job." I looked at him. His face was pale. His hands were shaking a little. For the first time in a long time, I saw fear in his eyes. I sat next to him. I did not say anything. I just sat there. He looked at me. He said, I have been so worried. I did not know how to tell you. He put his head in his hands. I feel like a failure. My heart felt something. Not anger, not sadness for myself, but something for him. I put my hand on his arm. Tom, I said softly, we will face this. Together. He looked up. His eyes were wet. Really? He asked. His voice was small, like a child. Yes, I said. We will. That night he talked. He talked for hours about his work, his fears, his mistakes. He said he was sorry. Sorry for being distant. Sorry for not listening. He said, I was so focused on work, on money. I forgot what was important. I forgot you, Nina. I listened. I did not interrupt. I just listened. And for the first time in years, I felt like he was really there. With me. Not far away. It was not a magic fix. His words did not erase all the hurt, all the lonely days, all the missed birthdays. But it was a start. A small crack of light in a dark room. The next few weeks were hard. Tom did lose his job. We had to be careful with money. We sold some things. We cooked simple meals. But something was different. We talked more. We listened more. He helped around the house. He asked about my painting. He even read one of my library books. One day he found my notebook, the one where I wrote my feelings. I was scared. I thought he would be angry. But he read it. He sat there for a long time, reading. Then he came to me. His eyes were full of tears. He said, Nina, I am so sorry. I never knew. I never understood how much I hurt you. He held me. And this time I did not pull away. I cried. He cried. We cried together. For all the lost time. For all the unspoken words. Life is not a fairy tale. Things do not become perfect overnight. Tom found a new job after a few months. It was a smaller job, less money, but he came home earlier. He was less stressed. He smiled more. A real smile. That reached his eyes. We started going for walks together. Sometimes we held hands. We talked about small things, about big things. He asked me, Nina, how are you feeling today? And he listened to my answer. Really listened. I still go to my book club. I still paint. Those things are mine. They make me happy. Tom understands that now. He even framed one of my paintings, the one of the woman by the window. He said, she looks strong, Nina, like you. I am not always happy. Some days the old sadness comes back, a little bit. I remember the lonely years, the quiet phone, the husband who was there, but not there. But now I know I can talk about it. I can tell Tom, today I feel a little sad. And he will listen. He will hold my hand. He will say, I am here, Nina. I am not going anywhere. This is my story. It is a story about a husband who did not understand. But it is also a story about learning to understand, about finding light in the dark, about finding your voice, even when you feel alone. If you are feeling alone right now, I want you to know something. You are not invisible. Your feelings are important. It is okay to want to be understood. It is okay to ask for more. And sometimes, even when things seem very dark, there is still hope. Hope for change. Hope for connection. Hope for understanding. Keep talking. Keep sharing your heart. Even if it is just with a notebook at first, or with a kind friend, or with someone like me telling my story to you. You are stronger than you think. You can find your way, just like the woman in my painting. Just like me. Thank you for listening.